Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be going over my top 10 most used bags of 2020. And as I was going through this list, I expected that it would be totally different from the year prior because of everything that went down and changed the world in 2020. But it is largely very similar from last year's video. So I'll post that if you want to check that one out. There are a few changes. A lot of the bags are still the same despite the world being completely different. So starting off the list is the LV On The Go GM tote bag. I fully expected this to be my #1 draft pick throughout the year. And at the start of 2020, this definitely was my most used bag. I was using this every single day for work. I needed a large tote bag to carry all of my everything for work, an extra pair of shoes, my lunch. I had my laptop, I had files that I need to bring to work. And so I was using this every day. I love that it has top handle. I love that it has shoulder straps when I need to be hands-free. I have the older version, which has the monogram canvas straps. They changed it since then, so it's black leather, which I get why they changed it. Their concern is that this might eventually crack, but I love the look of the reverse monogram. So I love this bag. It's so practical for working in an office. And then in March of last year, obviously everything changed and I was no longer reporting to an office. I worked 100% remote from home. And I pretty much stopped using this totally. I just find that this is too structured for me to use for travel or on the weekends, you know, as a diaper bag. I have 3 kids, and when I need a large tote bag, I have other totes that I prefer when I'm with my kids versus a structured tote bag that I like for the office. And since I was no longer working in an office, this just was relegated to my closet. So unfortunately, this is number 10. As much as I love it, after March of 2020, I really haven't been using this. Next up are the Longchamp Le Pliage tote bags. I have them folded up. This is the regular large tote bag, and this is the expandable tote with the zip across the equator of the bag. I use this all the time. This was on my list last year, and since then I actually brought this one in to be repaired. I did an entire video talking about the repair process. The corners had worn totally through and you could see holes through the bag. So I was able to bring this in and they repaired it for free. So this is great. I love this size for travel. I love that it folds up. This is the expandable one. This was on sale at Nordstrom, and sometimes it still goes on sale. So I recommend adding it to your shopping wish list, and when it goes back in stock or if it goes on sale, you'll get an email notifying you that these are on sale. But yeah, I have this. This is my second expandable one. I just love it. They're just such a great travel bag and just like an extra tote bag for road trips if you just want to throw all the crap that you have without messing up your your more expensive bags. Even though travel was severely limited last year, I still got a lot of use out of these. So this is the Longchamp Le Pliage tote bags, the expandable and the regular large Le Pliage tote bags. Number 8 is my LV Manhattan PM. This was a throwback. This is from the early 2000s when Marc Jacobs was the creative director for LV. I love this bag. This is the Manhattan PM. He also made the Manhattan GM, which is bigger, and it has a belted strap in the center. I love these little koala, I call them koala nose clasps. They're very heavy duty. It has such a satisfying click when you close it. I don't typically carry just a top handled bag because I need my hands free when I am running after my kids. So I use this bag pretty much the rare occasions when my husband and I have a date night. And so yeah, this is just like my go-to date night bag. I just love it. It goes with everything. It's just so dainty. It's so girly and ladylike. And I love the top handles. I love the oversized chunky zippers that Marc Jacobs is known for, and the chunky hardware. I use this for date night and church sometimes. Number 7 is the Fendi Mia Flap. And I unboxed this last year in my vintage bags haul video. I love this style. I love the braided handle. This gives me the look of the Fendi baguette, but what I love about this is that it's a little wider on the bottom and has a tapered top, so it still kind of has a small profile, but it fits a lot. And so I actually use this quite often. This is my easiest kind of bag to go shopping with. I use this as a shoulder strap, and then I'm clipping onto the sides here the Samorga crossbody shoulder strap. And I love the pleating detail over here. It has the big Fendi logo. I don't think I had the Fendi baguette on my wish list this year. I'm still might be considering it at some point, but for now, this kind of satisfies that need for the Fendi baguette. I do see this pop up occasionally on resellers. If I ever see it at a great price, I will post it to my Instagram stories. So go ahead and follow me on there. It's @heatedmess. Whenever I see a great deal or sale on luxury bags, I will post it to my Instagram stories. But yeah, this is the Fendi Mia Flap, and it comes in a variety of colors, solid leather colors, but I love the vintage Fendi Zucca throwback print. So yeah, the Fendi Mia Flap. Number 6 is the Dior book tote in this small size in the navy Toile de Jouy color. I just love this. I love this print. I am obsessed with everything in this Toile de Jouy print, and I love blue, and especially navy blue, and especially the Dior Toile de Jouy blue. I have the matching mitza that I tied on the handles. It's so pretty. This is my most beautiful work of art bag in my collection. I just love the look of it. I love all the detailing. I love the animals on here. I love that there's a lion on the bottom. I have a book tote organizer inside with a zipper so that it's covered, because I know that's a big concern for a lot of people who didn't want an open tote. This gives it some structure, and it also has some organization and protection because it has a zipper. This is not the easiest bag to carry. It's a little hard to wear over my shoulders. It gets kind of heavy if you weigh it down, but it just is so pretty. And I definitely, because of everything that's been going on, I use this a lot more. I do also have the book tote in the large navy oblique, and I've used it for work a few times, but again, I'm not commuting to an office anymore, so I don't really have the need for a huge tote bag. So because of that, I definitely use the smaller size more than the large book tote. Mostly, I just love this print. I anticipate using this a little more also this summer. I love it. It's so pretty. It's not the most practical, but I just love the look of it. So that is the Dior small book tote in the Toile de Jouy. Number 5 on the list is a little different. It is not a luxury bag. It's by a company called Sprayground, and it is their crossbody belt bag. And this is in, I believe the print is called the Kamokawa Wave. I have their entire luggage collection. Sprayground is a contemporary brand, and they have a collection called Sharks in Paris, where it looks like the damier print, but then you have like the camouflage on it, and then they had this, what they call the Kamokawa Wave, and then they have this shark. It's so loud, it's so over the top. I just love it. I use this all the time. I don't really show it because this is just such a utilitarian bag for me. I use this multiple times a day. It's shaped like a fanny pack style belt bag, and this is unisex. I mean, it's geared more towards men, I guess. I just love that it fits flush across my body. It's large enough inside to fit my phone. I have a mask in here. I keep my mask and keys in here. Chapstick, look, hair clip, scrunchie. I can keep my work phone, my personal phone. I can keep a charger. I bring this to the gym. I bring this when I'm dropping the kids off at daycare and when I'm picking them up at daycare, when we go for walks around the neighborhood, when we walk to the playground. It's just so easy and carefree. I have worn this so much that it's showing a lot of wear on the corners right here. It's actually showing through. I don't know if you can see it. See? It's like wearing through. That's how much I use this bag. I really like it. I don't know. It goes with my style. When I'm just wearing sweatpants, I just wake up and I am in pajamas all day long. I just throw this on, throw on my Ugg boots, and I'm out the door. And I just use this so much. I love this. This has a permanent home on the banister downstairs, so it's not on display in my room ever, because I'm just always using this. Number 4 is the Chanel Deville in, I believe this is the large size or medium. It feels really large to me. I have a small Chanel Deville, and I just consider this the large. I know last year was kind of crazy with the pandemic and a lot of people weren't traveling. I was traveling, however. We had a a couple road trips to visit family, and then because we moved, we had a house hunting trip, and so that was required. We had to fly. It was kind of crazy flying, but I flew with this. This was my travel bag, similar to the on-the-go GM tote. I love the size. I love that it has top handles and shoulder straps, but what I love about the Deville is it's not as structured as the on-the-go. So it's it's softer. It's more comfortable to wear because it's softer. It kind of molds to your body, I guess. I have a Samorga organizer inside. I find that it's starting to fold over at the top because of the organizer. And so in order to keep the structure of the bag, I keep these are just folded shopping bags. So anyway, that's my little trick to keep the structure of the bag. When we were traveling last year, and whenever I have an all-day outing, I would bring this. I love that the organizer has a water bottle pocket inside, and it just keeps everything organized. I love this. I love the color. I love blue. I love denim. It hasn't really shown any wear on the corners. I do try to, be very careful with it because it can show some wear, but this was definitely one of my favorite bags. I purchased this last year, and this was actually a bag that I did a video talking about bags that I sold and that I regret. I owned the Chanel Deville years and years ago. It was before they changed out the shoulder strap, so it was a chain all around, and the shoulder strap was so painful. It was a larger size. I'm a lot happier with this size. I love it. So yeah, the Chanel Deville. Okay, so number 3 is very controversial. It is the Chanel makeup pouch from the Holiday 2020 collection. So this is not an actual Chanel bag. This was part of the holiday beauty makeup sets that Chanel Beauty released last year. There were a few different sets. The pouches were either in black or red, or there was a larger version in gold. I have all 3. And I did a video showing how to convert to a shoulder bag. And I love it. I do own several Chanel bags. I have the classic flap in every size. I have them. I rarely use them. But since I got this, I use this so much, especially in black. I use it in red. I just love the design. I love how carefree it is. I use it to organize my makeup within a larger tote. And then I use it just going out. I don't have to worry about anything messing up the leather on any of my bags. By the way, this tassel and the chain strap are from Dress Up Your Purse. I just think it's such a great little hack. If you don't own Chanel, it's a great kind of an entry point into Chanel. These start at $72, with the least expensive. And so you could conceivably have a Chanel bag for $72. So yeah, I use this all the time. I love it. So this is the Chanel Holiday Makeup Pouch that was converted to a crossbody bag. Number 2 is the LV Outdoor Messenger, and this is in the Noir color. I love this bag. This is part of the men's collection. I love men's bags. I just find them to be so comfortable and practical for me and my purposes. I love the wider strap. I'm able to carry everything I need in here, including an extra baby bottle, both my phones, a charger, my keys, sunglasses, a mask. I love that there's an extra pocket in the front. I did an entire review on this, by the way, if you're interested. But I love this bag. This is my favorite bag from the LV men's collection, and I think this is one of my most used bags. There's kind of a theme going on. I love crossbody bags. I love having my hands free. And this LV Outdoor Messenger from the men's collection is just, it's made for moms, I think, because it can fit an entire bottle upright without spilling. And it looks cool. It looks chic. It really has had no wear and tear. I've had this for a year and a half now at this point, and I use this all the time. I post pictures on my Instagram whenever I wear this. When I need to go shopping and I need my hands free, I wear this. I love it. I love the wide shoulder strap. I'm actually considering getting this in a different color, maybe. I was looking at the Lagoon, I think it's called, which was like the bright blue. This is actually coming out in a fuchsia, which is really pretty. I also like this in the belt bag or the bum bag or whatever they call it. I just love this. My number 1 bag from 2020 is the Chanel Sunset on the Sea in the blue ombre. Look at this bag. How beautiful. I usually have this hanging on the back of my door just because I want to see it all the time. I think it's so pretty. After my Dior Toit de Jouy book tote, this is my most beautiful bag just to look at. I love these chains. What? I love how the color changes. It just is so pretty. It's definitely my favorite and my number one pick from last year. I got this towards the end of the year. I unboxed this in my what I got for Christmas video. This was partly a birthday gift for me, and this was also in celebration of reaching 50,000 subscribers on YouTube last year. It's such a statement. I can wear this with anything, and it's just, I think, is breathtaking. I was on the hunt for this for a while, and I thought it was sold out everywhere. And just as a last resort, I posted a picture of this on my Instagram and asked if anybody has seen it, thinking that I would end up getting it from a reseller. And I usually don't like purchasing trendy bags over the resale price from a reseller. And somebody messaged me and said that her sales associate was able to find it and she might be able to find it for me. So I messaged the sales associate and she found it for me. It was the very last one. This comes in 2 sizes. This is the smaller size. And the Chanel sales associate was able to find it for me. Brand new from the store, so I didn't have to go the reseller overpriced route. And so I got it direct from the boutique, and it's the last one in the country. So I believe that this was definitely meant to be. So I love it, right? Look at that. I mean, it's just so pretty. So yeah, I hope to use this a lot more this year. Sometimes I'm scared to use it, but I really want to enjoy my bags. It is a little on the small side. It really doesn't fit much. It can fit my phone and my keys, and that's really everything you need. So this is definitely my number one bag from last year. The Chanel Sunset on the Sea in blue. All right, so those are my top 10 bags from 2020. My expectations did change a little bit because of what happened with everything changing and with my not working in an office anymore and working from home. So I didn't really have the need for large tote bags. But my favorite change was this unexpected addition to my collection last year, the Chanel Sunset on the Sea, which was from their resort collection from the year prior. And I just love that I was able to add this to my collection. And it's my number one pick, even though it was not my most used bag, but is definitely my favorite. So let me know, what were your most used bags last year? Despite the world changing as we know it, how did your routine change and did it affect what you have been carrying? Are you not using a bag? Are you throwing everything in your pocket? Are you staying at home all day? I don't know if this year will be any different. I do see that I am kind of reaching for the same bags over and over. Let me know, what were your most used bags and your favorite bag? Sometimes they're the same and sometimes they're not. This was definitely not my most used bag, but it's definitely my favorite. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to catch you in my next video. Bye.